On the path to self-realization, what can be quite frustrating is that even after you've heard it all and understood it, even felt it, you still keep falling for the same old tricks. You keep reverting to this sense of being separate to the world and others. And you keep going in these spirals, never quite settling in the center. So we're going to address a belief that keeps these little circles going because it seems perfectly valid and rational, even intuitive. The belief can be demonstrated to this simple question: how do you know that you exist? The ordinary answer would be because of this experience. This experience demonstrates that I am, that I exist. But post-realization, this intuition and line of reasoning is seen to be flawed. It keeps you tied to this body and mind and makes it seem that you depend on all this for your very existence. There's something here fueling this sense of being an individual, a separate little thing. If you depend on experience in this way, if you build your identity around it, then you're nothing without it. Then you owe your existence to experience. And the ideas of birth and death are valid. So let's sort this out now. The fact is that the thing that proves its existence by pointing to experience is not you. That is a part of the mind, the bundle of thoughts that claim to be conscious, but is not. That is the ego. Really just an imaginary character, borrowing its reality from the experience in this moment. Experience itself depends on a more fundamental basis. Because of course, reality doesn't depend on experience. Experience depends on reality. This is not the case with the ego, which depends entirely on the presence of experience. If you can see this clearly, it will explain many aspects of the mind. That existential dread that arises from the idea of losing experience forever, from the concept of death, and the effort being expended on this spiritual search to have some perfect mental state. The ego needs that perfect mental state to prove its enlightenment, because it is built entirely around these experiences passing by. It is the ego's idea of enlightenment that requires a perpetual state of peace and happiness or something like that. At the conclusion of this inner search, the mind does not enter some perfect state of bliss. That would be a subjective, individual and local state, specific to one mind. I am not in that state. I am the perfect state, the state of being aware. All the other states are the result of chemical reactions and stuff like that. Even the state of being conscious. Whether such states are present or absent, I am. I here refers to awareness. That is I, the basis for all this sensing and knowing and feeling, for all experience. The basis, more fundamental than experience. I do not depend on experience. Don't want it. Don't need it. Never asked for it. Consciousness, in the sense of this experiential state, is really an uninvited guest, sometimes pleasant, sometimes unpleasant. Experience, which is in fact this entire subjective world, all worlds, depends on whatever I am. All the objects that can be named exist in this world, but I am not an object in it. This entire world is subjective, so I am not a subject in it. I, awareness, the support for this world. Remember, this talk is not at an individual level. Don't differentiate between I and you. Whatever is the basis of this world is the basis of all experience, the basis of all worlds. I am telling you this because you are none other than the fundamental basis of all there is. See your world for what it is, and don't seek to gain anything from it. Don't attach your identity to it. Even if you just consider this one subjective world being its basis, you are neither an object in it, nor a separate subject of it. You do not depend on experience. Experience depends on you. So untie your identity from all this. Don't depend on this world to grant you peace. Just look within. Be firm on what you are. You are, therefore there is experience. You are, therefore there is this world. You are, therefore, there is life and love and anything at all.